Let's start with a question that sets the tone for our journey. What's the bigger risk in life? Is it carrying on with what you know, or is it taking the deeper dive into the unknown? This question isn't just about business or adventure. It's about how we approach every aspect of our lives, from relationships to self-growth. Today, we'll explore what it means to take risks, how to define success, and why sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to step out of your comfort zone. Let's dive in and see what it really means to live bravely and well. Imagine you're faced with two choices. Take 8 big risks and succeed in 7, or take 100 risks and succeed in 8. Which would you choose? The answer isn't as simple as it seems. Sometimes the value lies not in the number of successes, but in the willingness to try, to fail, and to keep going. If you're not risking enough to occasionally miss the mark, are you really living? This scene sets up the idea that risk is an essential ingredient in growth and achievement. Playing it safe might seem like the smart move, but is it really living? If you return with even money, you haven't truly invested yourself. Life demands that we put ourselves on the line, emotionally and otherwise. Holding back, keeping one foot out, is a retreat that's easy to justify, but it means you never fully commit. Whether it's a project, a relationship, or self-transformation, only full commitment brings real rewards and real risks. Success isn't a universal standard. It's something you must define for yourself. Once you know what success means to you, the real work begins, maintaining it. It's about tending your garden, keeping what matters in good shape, and focusing on the process, not just the results. Everyone who achieves greatness has faced dark times, imbalance, and even nightmares. But they kept going, prioritizing their character and refusing to let setbacks define them. Growth often requires sacrifice. Sometimes you have to give up something small today, a plastic ring for the promise of a gold crown tomorrow. Sacrifice isn't just about material things. It's about time, comfort, and even relationships. The willingness to sacrifice is what leads to greater freedom, health, and happiness in the future. Ask yourself, what's my hill? What am I willing to sacrifice to reach it? Many people are obsessed with living longer, but few focus on living better. Longevity is valuable, but only if those years are filled with quality experiences. It's not about the number of years, but the richness of each moment. Real success is measured by the quality of life, not just the quantity. Don't let the pursuit of longevity overshadow the importance of enjoying life as it happens. Death is inevitable, but it doesn't have to be feared. Instead, it can be seen as a comma, not a period, a transition rather than an end. While nobody looks forward to it, accepting mortality can free us to live more fully. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so the misery of today shouldn't be measured against an uncertain future. Living well means embracing the present, regardless of what comes next. For those facing hardship, hope and faith are powerful tools. Sometimes, faith is what helps people endure suffering, even when there's no guarantee of reward in this life or the next. Whether or not there's something beyond, having hope and faith in something, even something small, can make life better now. It's about finding something to look forward to, something to chase, and letting that hope lift you out of misery. Let's flip the script and move from nonfiction to dreams. Art, poetry, and prayers are pursuits of ideal beauty, things that aren't academic or intellectual, but deeply felt. The beginner's mind, the optimism of childhood, reminds us to believe in possibilities. Even as adults, we can pursue these ideals, striving to make them real. It's about keeping the dream alive, even when reality seems harsh. Growing up, many of us learn the courage of persistence. Endure, get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. But there's a hidden flaw in this approach. If you never pause to reflect, you risk repeating the same mistakes over and over. True courage isn't just about persistence. It's about learning, adapting, and sometimes letting others pass you by so you can figure out why you keep stumbling in the same spot. There's a unique kind of hell reserved for those who keep making the same mistake, paying the price, and ending up right back where they started. This living hell isn't just about external consequences. It's about losing trust in yourself. When you break promises to yourself and others, your reputation suffers, but more importantly, your self-trust erodes. Breaking the cycle means confronting your patterns and making real changes. Nightmares end when you wake up, but daymares, the fears, and regrets that haunt you during the day are harder to escape. These are the living hells that come from repeated mistakes and broken promises. When you lose trust in yourself, you carry the weight of your actions everywhere you go. It's not just about reputation with others. It's about how you see yourself in the mirror. In the modern world, you can move from city to city and leave your reputation behind. But if you lose your reputation with yourself, you can't escape. Self-trust is the foundation of all growth and achievement. When you keep breaking promises, hurting others, or repeating mistakes, you lose the ability to trust yourself. Rebuilding that trust is essential for moving forward. Sometimes, work feels more vital than life itself. You might be successful, making good money, and able to perform well in your role. But if your work isn't as challenging or meaningful as your life, it can eat away at you. The goal is to find balance where your work challenges and enriches your life, not just fills your time. Appreciate what you have, but strive for more meaningful work. Making a big change in your career or life takes courage. Sometimes you have to quit what you're doing, even if it's comfortable and successful, to pursue something more meaningful. This can feel like writing yourself a one-way ticket out of your comfort zone, but with clarity and support from loved ones, you can stick with your decision and find new opportunities. Courage isn't just about risk, it's about staying true to yourself. Sometimes, stepping away from the spotlight is necessary for growth. Finding anonymity allows you to rediscover yourself away from public expectations. Turning down big offers and leaving familiar territory can make you more attractive in the long run as you pursue new goals and ideas. The risk is real, but so are the rewards. It's about having the courage to let go and trust the process. For many, work feels more vital than life. It's easy to get caught up in the shiny object mirage, believing that work is the most important thing. But if you can, and are willing, it's worth challenging this belief. Writing, for example, can be a more direct experience, an inward journey that tests confidence and identity. The challenge is to make your life as vital as your work. Confidence comes from testing yourself, trying new things, and pulling off what you believe you can do. It's about understanding your innate abilities, timing, and audience. When you succeed, it feels like déjà vu, a confirmation that you're on the right path. But true confidence isn't about being detached. It's about embracing highs and lows and knowing that your identity comes from within, not from external achievements. Without complacency, trust that time is on your side. Don't rush ahead or fall behind. Sometimes hustle is necessary, but it's usually in response to crisis or procrastination. When you're dancing with time, you get more done at the same pace. It's about moving with time, not against it, and understanding that time is a partner, not an enemy. John Wooden, the legendary basketball coach, advised his players to be quick, but not in a hurry. Rushing leads to mistakes, like building a Lego set without reading the directions and ending up with leftover pieces. The lesson is to check what you need to do, build the foundation right, and let things fit together naturally. When you move with time, everything falls into place. Time isn't an enemy, it's a resource. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, no matter how much we wish for more. The key is to spend your time well, producing, succeeding, and achieving at a pace that suits you. Don't rush to make more of it than there is. Enjoy the dance, the give and take, and the cause and effect of how things unfold. The end death is not the enemy. While we may want to stave it off, it's going to happen. Since it's non-negotiable, the best approach is to spend the time you have as well as you can. Produce, succeed, and achieve, but do so at a pace that allows you to be yourself. Don't rush, enjoy the journey. With AI, podcasts, and endless information at our fingertips, people can find answers in seconds that used to take days. But does this make us smarter? Not necessarily. The flood of information can drown out the theme, the soul, and the thread that holds a story together. It's not about how much you know, but how you connect the dots and find meaning. If everything is significant, nothing is significant at all. The quantity of information is overwhelming, but can we find the soul in it? It's about finding the rhyme, the thread, and the order that makes facts meaningful. When you put things together in a way that makes sense, you create a song, a story with soul. Time is on your side, but that doesn't mean you should wait. Start now. Wake up, move with the clock, and dance with time. Put some soul into the facts, and let your story unfold. The journey is about action, not complacency. Begin today, and let the rhythm of time guide you. Life is full of uncertainty, and embracing it is part of living bravely. Whether it's risking failure, facing mortality, or stepping away from comfort, uncertainty is where growth happens. Don't shy away from the unknown, lean into it, and discover what you're capable of. The bravest lives are those lived with open hearts and minds. Longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about living quality years. Fill your life with experiences, relationships, and moments that matter. Don't settle for a high number if it means missing out on joy, fun, and fulfillment. Measure your life by the richness of your days, not just their quantity. Faith isn't just about religion, it's about believing in a better future. Even when hope seems distant, holding on to faith can help you endure hardship and keep moving forward. Whether or not there's a next life, having something to look forward to makes life better now. Find your faith and let it guide you. Ideals are the dreams we chase, the beauty we pursue. Art, poetry, and prayers are ways to reach for something greater than ourselves. Even as adults, we can keep the beginner's mind alive, believing in possibilities and striving to make ideals real. Don't let cynicism or fear hold you back. Keep pursuing your ideals. Mistakes are inevitable, but learning from them is essential. If you keep repeating the same errors, you're stuck in a cycle. True growth comes from reflection, understanding why you stumble, and making changes. Let others pass you by if it means you can learn and avoid future pitfalls. Growth is about progress, not speed. Breaking promises to yourself and others damages trust and reputation. It's easy to lose faith in yourself when you keep making the same mistakes. Rebuilding trust requires honesty, accountability, and a commitment to change. Don't let broken promises define you. Work to restore your integrity and move forward. Vitality isn't just about energy, it's about feeling alive, engaged, and joyful. When your work and life are both vital, you experience deeper emotions, stronger connections, and greater fulfillment. Strive to make your work as vital as your life, and your life as vital as your work. Balance brings true vitality. Comfort can be a trap. Sometimes you have to challenge your comfort zone to grow. Quitting a successful job, turning down big offers, or pursuing new vocations requires courage. It's about trusting yourself having clarity, and being willing to take risks. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Support from loved ones is crucial when making big changes. Even when others doubt your decisions, having someone who believes in you can make all the difference. Clarity, courage, and support help you stick with your choices and find new paths. Don't underestimate the power of a strong support system. Stepping away from the familiar allows you to rediscover yourself. Anonymity gives you space to grow, reflect, and pursue new goals. Turning down big opportunities can lead to greater rewards in the future. It's about trusting the process and believing in your ability to create something new. Writing, creating, and reflecting are inward journeys that test confidence and identity. These experiences are more direct, personal, and meaningful than external achievements. The challenge is to find fulfillment within, rather than relying on outside validation. Embrace the inward journey and discover your true self. Confidence grows when you test your abilities, try new things, and succeed. Understanding your instincts, timing, and audience helps you pull off achievements. Embrace the highs and lows, and remember that your identity comes from within. Don't become attached to external measures, enjoy them, but let your self-worth be inward. Time is a partner, not an enemy. Move with time, trust its pace, and avoid complacency. Sometimes hustle is necessary, but most progress comes from steady, intentional movement. Dance with time and let it guide your actions. Productivity isn't about speed, it's about alignment with time. Building a strong foundation is essential for success. Don't rush the process. Check what needs to be done, build carefully, and let things fit together naturally. When you move with time, everything falls into place. Success is about preparation, patience, and letting the pieces fit. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about enjoying the journey. Spend your time well, produce, succeed, and achieve at a pace that suits you. Don't rush, savor the dance, the give and take, and the cause and effect of how things unfold. The journey is as important as the goal. Death is inevitable, but it's not the enemy. Accepting mortality allows you to live more fully, spending your time as well as you can. Produce, succeed, and achieve, but do so at a pace that allows you to be yourself. Don't rush, enjoy the journey, and make the most of your time. With endless information available, wisdom becomes more important than knowledge. It's not about how much you know, but how you use it. Find the theme, the soul, and the thread that holds your story together. Wisdom is about connecting the dots and finding meaning in the facts. The soul of a story is what makes it meaningful. It's not just about facts and digits. It's about the rhyme, the thread, and the order that brings everything together. When you find the soul in your story, you create something lasting and impactful. Let your story have soul and let it resonate. Start now, move with the rhythm of time, and let your actions unfold naturally. Don't wait for the perfect moment, begin today, and let the rhythm guide you. Action beats complacency, and the journey is about movement, not stagnation. Dance with time and let your story unfold. As we wrap up, remember that risk, sacrifice, and faith are essential parts of living bravely and well. Define your own success, trust yourself, and move with time. Embrace uncertainty, pursue quality, and let your story have soul. The journey is ongoing, and every step is an opportunity to grow, learn, and live more fully. Carry on, trust, and be ready to do the work. The dance continues. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, smiling face with smiling eyes. Don't forget to subscribe